Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gav Major and this is WoWs Weekly. WoWs Weekly is the weekly news field which covers news of World of Warships Legends in the week past, present and future, along with channel admin and speculations. Tonight's headlines are Global XP ships. We have obviously some in the game, but we also know some more information about what's forthcoming. Also, it's your last chance to be a potato, if you want to get my drift. Also, there's a fresh stock of camos available for free, obviously subject to terms and conditions. Legendary Arena Season 9 is forthcoming. We'll have some more information covering that. And also Render Ship Task Force free, more ships available for 2 million credits each. The headlines and more after this short break. Much obliged fast. Anyway, so the headlines and also more. First item. Obviously, the Azuma has become available this week. The Tier 7 Japanese large cruiser available for 750,000 global XP. She became available on January the 10th. Now, you may have seen in the patch notes, which have been updated, and also the Twitter posts and the Facebook posts, which also have been updated. She is not limited time. They keep posting that she's a limited time offer and then have to keep correcting themselves. It's rather amusing that they can't seem to remember their own times that they had to keep updating it. But yes, is the Azuma worthwhile? Well, I'm probably sure you might see Vaz's comment down in the news scroll, but some people say probably not is the best way to put it. I don't mind her, but is she worth 750,000 global XP? Well, your opinion may vary. Also, we know 2 global XP ships which will be available in the next patch. So next patch we can expect to see the Roma and the Lo Yang become available for 750,000 global XP each. I'm assuming it's 750,000 global XP because every Tier 7 premium so far has been available for 750,000 global XP that has been released for global XP. Therefore, these 2 ships, the Pan-Asian Destroyer and the Italian Battleship, will be available. Roma could be an interesting choice, and even the Lo Yang, actually. So these are probably 2 very good choice ships available for Global XP. So probably, if you want a Global XP, maybe pass on the Azuma and check these 2 ships out next patch. Now, the potato competition, they're obviously pushing it again, and I don't blame them because when they first pushed it, it was in the Christmas break. Basically, there's a competition called Potatoing for Glory, where the community can obviously create submissions for creating a potato patch or potato flag. Now, this is open until January the 24th, obviously shutting at January 24th at 7 AM UTC. Now, the reason why they're probably bringing it up again is because during the duration of this event, there is a potato flag and a potato patch that you can obviously redeem for free. The redeem code is down in the description, so if you have missed it and obviously been seeing people flying their potato or being a potato, then you can obviously join them and show how potato you are. As I mentioned, all down in the description, along with a link to the redeemer, making it all nice and easy to copy and paste. Soviet tech tree ships are becoming available at a slight discount. This is from Tier 5 up. So, in order to purchase these ships, if you haven't got them already, the tech tree ships, the discounts are as follows: 25% of a Tier 5, 20% of a Tier 6, and 15% of a Tier 7. Now, next week commencing January the 17th, will feature French tech tree ships, and week commencing January the 24th will feature German tech tree ships. Now, you can go grab yourself a hidden cache of camouflages and other items. This is available inside the console store for Xbox players and PS Plus members, or subscribers I should say. The bundle includes 3 days premium, 25 Type 4, 25 Type 3, 25 Type 2, and 25 Type 1 camouflages, along with 25 Hunter camouflages and 37,000 Commander XP. All quite useful, especially if you're looking to convert some of that into paint and maybe get yourself some permanent camouflages on some of your other ships. Now, the Winter Flurry web event has finally come to an end, and the final positions in order to get to your final gifting positions, let's say, in order to get to the Super 5 creators has obviously come to an end, and those rewards, I believe, have been rewarded or credited to people's accounts. So maybe you're wondering where some random stuff came from. That'll probably be this event. So, Legendary Tier Arena Season 9. This is obviously running from January the 13th until January the 17th, starting and ending at 7 AM UTC. Obviously, it's Legendary Tier ships, and there are no restrictions on the ship types. Obviously, destroyers, cruisers, and battleships, as many as you want per division or team, I guess you could say. Now, team size is free, so there'll be 4 teams of 3 up against each other. Divisions are allowed, and there's no restrictions on the size of divisions, obviously maximum of 3, and there's no restrictions on what a division can contain. Now, the arms race mechanic will be activated, and we won't be going into detail on that because it's the same as last season, and we covered it last week, and also it is available in the arena blog post, which I believe is linked down below in the description. Now, the number of battles that will count towards your daily fatigue will be 10, so as we kind of said before, the best 10 games that you play in a day counts towards the leaderboard. So if you play 15 games, only the best 10. So if you basically, it's a way that it stops people running ahead by excessively playing, but also it allows you to say fine-tune your playstyle as well to obviously increase the scores of those best 10. What I did last season was I literally just played 10 a day. I didn't really worry about too much more than that, and I didn't really worry about how much XP I got, and I did creep into the top 1% for a very brief period, and ended up in the top 10% of arena. And I was using epic boosters because obviously how your position on the end table is based on the amount of XP that you earn, and that XP includes boosters. So obviously if you can stick an XP booster flag on there, you'll obviously get more points and a higher position on the table. Now, the maps that will be present in this season will be Crash Zone, Haven, Land of Fire, and Neighbours. Now, prize distribution of Season 9. We can expect for participating through promotion orders 100 winter coins and 200 paint. If you make it to the top 90%, you'll get in addition 5 promotion orders, 250 winter coins, and 100 steel. Top 50%, you'll get 1 Super Santa container, 400 winter coins, and 150 steel, in addition, obviously. Top 25%, 7 promotion orders, 550 winter coins, and 200 steel. Top 10%, 1 commendation, 700 winter coins, and 300 steel. Make it to the top 1%, you'll get in addition 1 insignia, 850 winter coins, and 500 steel. So what I mean by in additions is obviously these rewards are cumulative. So if you make it to the top 50%, you'll get the awards for the top 50, 90, and participating. Make it all the way to the top, and you get absolutely everything. Now, rent a ship. Task Force 3 is available from January 17th, so obviously it's a little bit too late in order to use in Season 9, but it does mean these ships will be available for Season 10 of Arena. Now, these ships obviously include the Montana, which has been recently released in the Bureau, Stalingrad, recently released for Global XP, the Colbert, and also Colbert, which is basically the French legendary tier style Atlanta class. Now, she is testing only, and this is obviously her first initial introduction to the game. Now, obviously, she's going to be cost you 200 million credits to rent from that point till the end of the patch, which would be so basically from January the 17th until January the 30th or 31st, I believe, is where the patch changes over. Now, she does look to have quite a tanky armor scheme, which is obviously subject to change, but it might be intriguing to see how she responds at that tier, is the best way to put it. So definitely one to keep an eye out, I think, and I might look into her myself. Now, channel news. Yes, major under maintenance. As you may have seen, there has been a community post which has been put out there, but I know that obviously community posts only really get viewed by like mobile users, and so I thought I might as well cover it in Wales Week as well. So basically, since probably early December, you may have noticed that the way the channel content has been produced, obviously subject to the laptop dying, but also the frequency of the content on the channel has changed. The reason being is obviously the wife started a new job in November, and I returned to working in the office in about October. So basically, both my lifestyle and the wife's lifestyle has kind of like changed. So what we do with our free time in the evening is obviously changed as well, when she's at work and when she's not at work. Back to the Vault was originally created back during lockdown, well, pretty much as we went into lockdown. So at the time, I had all the time in the world, and obviously that has changed. Also, I found I was getting to the point where I was getting burnt out playing World of Warships Legends, but also I was getting burnt out with simply creating content for the channel. I kind of lost motivation. I was like, I don't really want to sit down and record tonight. I kind of want to chill and watch a bit of TV. So what I've done is I've been testing it to see how is it enough? Am I happy doing it? And also, and once I was happy with it, I'm now sharing it with you guys. So basically, what's happening is, obviously, WoWs Weekly Live has kind of like been a thing since the laptop got fixed. I do really enjoy doing WoWs Weekly Live, and I hope you guys do enjoy it too. I know that obviously it's live, so not everyone tunes in there and then, because obviously people have work and it's in the evening or the afternoon if you're in the United States. But it does get watched quite a lot afterwards, and I personally do like doing the live format. I think it's a bit of fun, especially this kind of like BBC News ripoff. So basically, this is going to stay. It's going to stay on the Wednesday. It's probably going to stay about 8:30 in the evening UK time. Now, also, I've kind of reduced how many ship reviews I do. Because that was the thing, that was what was kind of like burning me out. Was trying to do like 2 or 3 ship reviews a week. It was kind of making ship reviews sometimes can be a little bit frustrating because I do them live, and so when you do them live, if you get like bad game after bad game after bad game, you feel like you can't really showcase the ship, you can't really do the review because you have to try and carry hard. And so that's why that was one thing that kind of got to me. So I've really drawn that back. I've gone down to 1 a week, and I think that should be more than enough really to like just cover the key ships that come out every single patch. And also I do have plenty to catch up on, and I think we should get there. I've done the tier 5 Pan Asian Destroyer this week. I'll do the tier 6 next week, tier 7 the week after, and then we're into the new patch and we'll see where we go from there. If obviously once I've caught up with the reviews, I'll probably do some let's plays, play a couple of different ships here or there, and see how and just do the usual like talk through how I'm playing or what I'm doing as I'm playing. Now, Friday night live streams, they're staying. I really do enjoy streaming on a Friday night. It's going to stay as a 2-hour slot. The reason being is I find like 2 hours is like a nice length of a live stream. Furthermore, it's very easy to rewatch, say, 2 hours of footage. You can do that when you're sat down at work or on the side when you're doing cooking or something like that. It's something I do sometimes. And I'm going to aim to always try and keep it in that kind of like evening slot. So I've got like a 4-hour window, and I usually do a 2-hour live stream in that. Obviously, whether it's earlier or later will obviously depend on the wife's work. Now, something I've started doing more recently is what I'm calling like the Fun Day Night live stream. The Fun Day Night live stream is basically where I'll do collaborations. I recently did one with Vas Vegas where we did Whiskey and Warships. Basically, we just played Warships and drunk whiskey. And basically, it's another gameplay stream, but it's in a different format. So the Friday one will always be the one where I'll be playing solo, interacting with you guys. But the Fun Day Night one, maybe we'll do something a bit different. Maybe we'll play different games. At the moment, I am playing the XCOM 2 series. I know it's not getting a lot of views, but I really am enjoying playing XCOM 2, so I will probably continue that campaign. But once XCOM's done, there's plenty of opportunity to maybe dabble in a couple of other maybe campaign games or multiplayer games. Enlisted is certainly one that's on my line. Well, line to do. Obviously, maybe we might revisit Battlefield 5 and do an evening of that, but also maybe play some horror games as well. It all depends what we're feeling or what we're up to. And obviously, so I kind of hope like you'd like these kind of like alternative streams that we'll be doing. Now, these will be happening probably every 2 weeks, because the way the wife's shifts work is 1 week she'll work, 1 weekend she won't, I should say. And when she's working a weekend, she'll be working one of those evenings, either a Saturday or Sunday. So probably every 2 weeks we'll do what we call a Fun Day Night live stream. The idea is basically for me just to have fun and do something ever so slightly completely different, I guess you could say. Now, community videos that we obviously did on the channel early last year, you probably remember, things like Sea Trials, where I took players' gameplays that they submitted, I added annotations and tactical sketches and things like that on it. That got retired about halfway through last year. The reason being was that was taken about 4 hours to properly produce. It was tried in all sorts of headaches, and also I really didn't feel comfortable with critiquing players' gameplay, because obviously when I was critiquing it, I had to always bear in mind they're playing the game. I'm sat here and I don't have to worry about what like moving the controller and stuff. I could just critique everything because I could pause it, I could look at this, look at that. So obviously I kind of felt a little bit uncomfortable with Sea Trials, and it took a lot of effort, so I kind of retired that series about halfway through last year. Recently I have also retired Average Reports. Average Reports is basically your gameplays with my commentary. I don't want to say the community killed it, because you guys certainly did it. It was certainly I killed it. But obviously submissions, they kind of they were coming in dribs and drabs, but they were coming from some very good players as well. But also, I was never really quite happy with how I did the commentary on. I have to maybe I'm being a bit too critical myself, but I never was quite happy with it. And also, again, that did take a lot of effort. It took about 2 to 3 hours in order to produce those videos. Now, it doesn't mean Amateur Reports is dead forever. It means we're probably taking a bit of a break. The email address is still there, so if you do want to send in your game captures, feel free to do so. It can be funny moments, it can be strategical gameplays, it can be anything from a full game to a small snip. And maybe what we do is, if we do end up with a good collection of submissions, maybe we'll look at doing Amateur Reports live, where maybe I'll sit down in the office and we'll do like a 2-hour stream. We'll go for a couple of gameplays, or a couple of funny moments, or maybe I might stitch them together and do the odd Amateur Report video every now and then. At the end of the day, it's down to it's a community spotlight video. So if you want to send in your videos that you want to spotlight, then feel free to do so, obviously. And those series, you can obviously go back and watch them. They are playlisted on the channel's main page. Now, one video I used to do back in the day was overall reviews of tech trees. That basically, once a tech tree become fully released, I did like an overall review of it, talking about most of the categories, covering the commanders and things like that. I kind of lost motivation to do with the American battleships, when the alternative American battleships came out, and I kind of felt like it wasn't really completely worthwhile, because at the end of the day, a lot of it was based on my opinion. Obviously, my opinion doesn't really match up with everyone's opinion, and furthermore, I already provided my opinion in most of the reviews, so I kind of felt like it was a bit of a deeper dive and collating all those opinions together, but I kind of felt like it wasn't really what people were really looking for. At least that's how I feel. So I hope the slimmed down channel schedule, okay, yeah, it's less, but I'm a lot happier with it. And I think the idea at the end of the day is not for me to burn out. I don't want to burn out playing the game. I don't want to burn out producing content for the channel. And at the end of the day, I want to have fun. This is a non-monetized channel because I want to have fun. I don't want to feel like, oh, I have to do stuff to make money. That's why I stayed non-monetized. This is just me having a bit of fun. And so what I've done, I've tried to focus on the things that I really enjoy. Those things that I enjoy are live streaming, interacting with you guys, and literally just gaming on the Friday night. I really do enjoy that. So I hope you guys don't mind the new channel schedule, and especially some of the newer quirky content, obviously WoWs Weekly Live, but also I have started doing a couple of shorts. I've got a couple of scheduled, basically just doing like historical accuracy, very quick videos. The first one's actually gone down a little bit better than I thought it would. We'll see how the next couple go, and what we might just cover the Royal Navy ships in game, especially the ones with permanent camouflages, in order just to because I've got the resource to do it, so it is a bit of fun, and I've actually really enjoyed doing that again. It's dipping into the books and looking into history, and I really do enjoy that. Well, that's WoWs Weekly. If you have anything that you would like to have on the little scrolly bar down below, obviously comment in the chat, but also down below will be a pinned post after this has been uploaded. Obviously we're live now, but won't be in the future. It'll be saved, I guess you say, for rewatching. And I think that's about everything I really want to say. If you have enjoyed WoWs Weekly, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. I will jump in and catch up with the chat after this short break. So, hello chat, hello Admiral Crib, hello Las Vegas, hello Jeff Permiton, hello Randy Chang, hello Andy Mack. You may have seen I removed your post. I tried to avoid politics. I tried to avoid politics and religion and any of the slightly strange stuff, because I don't really want stuff kicking off on my chat, is the best way to put it. But thank you for popping by anyway. Hello Sean as well, good to see everyone. So let's see what we've got here. Vaz is about to go on baby duty. Well, needs must, I guess you could say. And Vaz is streaming later. Wish you let me know, Vaz. I could have redirected this channel to this end of this video to your live stream. Limited. I think it is limited number is 1. I think I missed that bit. Vaz, I love the Azuma now. Ever since I got the gas going. Oh yeah, the gas going. Gascon is nice in the 6-7 match. A legendary tier kills it. Yeah, legendary tier really does impact the game quite drastically. I'm a creative. I missed the first part of Legendary Arena, but I heard only missed out on friendly fire shimikazes. Oh yeah, the friendly fire shimikazes, 20k torpedo damage to your friends. Admittedly, I managed to get away with only torpedoing Sax once, and that was when I was in the minnow. He sailed really close to me. I didn't see him on the minimap, so I didn't really have any awareness where he was. And as he shot round the stern of my ship, I fired my torpedoes, and there was nothing that could be done. So I pretty much wiped Sax out with a broadside of torpedoes. I'm sure he doesn't appreciate that. I apologise. Oh, Sean got the line today. Very nice, very nice. I do need to probably record a video in the Lion. I am aiming to get her at least. Oh crap, I spent all my winter coins on commander stuff. Oh boy, well, that's fair enough. Like, Lion is an interesting ship. It's just she has to sit very broad. I think she's an interesting addition. I look forward to obviously getting the winter coins to permanently keep her. At the moment, for some reason, the CCs still have her for testing, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm definitely pushing for 25k winter coins. Well, much obliged everyone for popping by. I know that at this random end of the video where I go through the chat is a bit odd, but I am wondering whether I could do something different with this ending, whether I can maybe switch it from like here to like a gameplay replay, and then you guys can watch like a gameplay replay in the background. But obviously, like going through the chat, it's very quick, and it seems a bit odd for me to try and like put like a 15-minute video up in the background. Hey, Tazookaloo finally got the hood, love it. Or hopefully you got the Azurlane hood commander put on it and go for a speed build. She is always good. She's great fun with speed and power. Sean, he spent about 9,000 doubloons to purchase out the campaign and 20 crates for 3,000 ice coins, but got 2 ships out of that, so he's quite happy. That's fair enough. And I guess also well, whether or not you want to include narrative backing in that, I guess is up to the buyer's choice. Oh well, that is literally a WoWs Weekly all wrapped up. Thank you for everyone popping by. Thank you everyone who has shouted out in the chat. If you have obviously any little quibs or anything that you do want to go along the bottom here, then obviously the chat's probably going to be closed now, but the pinned post will be down there, so you can always comment on that. Tazul, I do have a Azurlane hood, but never used her. What do you suggest? It might be best to try and catch up with one of my live streams. If you can join us on Friday's live stream, I can obviously go through that. If not, drop a comment and I'll get back to you with the build on it. I think I have done a video on it, so maybe if you search the hood on Back to the Port, you might be able to find it. Okie dokie, well, thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay well. Have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good night wherever you are in the world. Until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port.